They say it's the most wonderful time of the year, but as we all know, that also means trips to the mall. But while you're checking everybody off your list, why can't you also treat yourself? There's one North Texas spot that has it all, and yes, that means treats too. The shops at Willow Bend have been reimagined with a $125 million makeover. You can shop the latest trends, keep the kids entertained at the Crayola Family Experience, or head over to their latest debut, The District at Willow Bend. It's a dining destination with some of the best restaurants in Dallas. Think Top Chef and James Beard Awards. Yes, that good. And if you think I wasn't gonna check them out after hearing that, yes again, because if you ask me, calories don't count in December. First up, I headed to Knife, where two-time Top Chef alum and four-time James Beard nominated John Tizar is melding modern and classic dishes. He was once called the single most talented cook I have ever worked with by the late Anthony Bourdain, and now he's reinventing the steakhouse experience by taking it back to its Texas roots. I'm here with John Tizar, and we are in Knife. It's really cool ambiance in here. There's knives on the wall. It's really an awesome restaurant.
Well, I have a great designer that I work with, Breck, and he designed the first knife. When we got the offer to do this knife out in Willow Bend, I said I wanted to mix it up a little bit, and blue is my favorite color. So you see my favorite color kind of exhibited in little dribs and drabs all over the place.
How do you fit in here at the District at Willow Bend?
Well, I think Knife, we are kind of the anchor tenant here. We were asked by the owners of the mall during this huge renovation to create the District, to come here and establish kind of a cornerstone restaurant that people would want to come to, and then also come see the mall at the same time. So Knife is really just a continuation of what we started in Dallas, except I own this one, we licensed the other one, and have a lot more freedom to grow the menu and to do new and creative, interesting things all the time.
So that's what I actually want to talk to you about. So you're a big name in Dallas for food. How are you reinventing the steakhouse? How are you doing things different here?
Well, when I started the original Knife, I went to every steakhouse around the country and saw what they were doing. Some of it was okay, and some of it was just kind of, I scratched my head and just going like very antiquated, kind of just like old-fashioned in a sense, and not a lot of culinary drive behind it. So what I did is I just kind of took the steakhouse and put the chef behind the wheel, and then took all of these things that I learned around the country, such as dry aging, developing white mold, offering more affordable steaks, making it about sharing and more family style and family oriented, which is great for Willow Bend and Plano. So that's why we came out here to do this.
What makes you passionate about food? When you look at a dish, what makes you think about how you're gonna put it together?
I think it's just DNA, I'm kind of like a fool's fool. I just kind of fall into things. And I fell into this profession very early, 17 years old. I'm 61 now, so it's kind of all I know how to do. I'm like the Tony Hawk of chefs, and I still enjoy doing it every day. I don't believe in the celebrity culture we live in. I'm glad that people find me interesting and want to follow me and eat my food. But other than that, just come here and have a good time. The rest is just about having fun.
On the back side of Knife's main dining room is a meat locker where they keep the bodies. Okay, well, they're actually cuts of beef that are dry aging with white mold, some up to 240 days. But wait, there's more. Next to that, their butcher shop will help you stock up your steak supplies at home. And for a fast beef fix, just hit Knife Burger, where they're grilling up the famous Ozersky burger.
It's one of the best chefs in America, just whipping up burgers back here. No big deal.
It could possibly be the simplest, yet most delicious burger you've ever tasted. And Chef Tizar let me behind the grill to find out why.
All right, so tell me about these amazing burgers.
Okay, so when we first opened the Knife in Dallas, the hamburgers became a phenomenon. I can't tell you why, but they did. And I was writing our book, Knife, Steakhouse Meals at Home at the time, and Josh Ozersky, who was the editor of Esquire magazine, unfortunately he passed away, but he was collaborating with me on the book. He was a hamburger expert, and before we opened Knife, we just talked about hamburgers all the time. So we came up with these computer steamers that actually cook a burger precisely at 135 degrees.
Yep, it's like a computerized burger sauna. After that, the 44 Farms 80/20 ground beef patties get a simple seasoning of salt and pepper. Then off to the grill they go.
When it's done, it's going to come back to life, and it's going to be a juicy, perfectly end-to-end cooked medium hamburger. You can see when you break it open, it's just perfectly pink all the way through. The reason why meat turns color is creatine is in the blood. It turns precise colors at precise temperatures. So that's where that whole thought process came in the U.S. What's different about what we do, we actually think about it from the mind of the chef. for the simple $5.95 hamburger. It's still the same thought process that we would put into it.
I love that you simplified it, but you also made it scientific.
Yes.
I love that.
As for the burger build, they're keeping that simple too. A 5-ounce patty, 2 slices of American cheese, a thin slice of red onion on a squishy bun.
The hamburger to us was like the great American hamburger. When you put all of those other things on it, it becomes a sandwich. If you take a bite of this burger and you taste that little bit of onion, you don't even need ketchup or anything. It's just about the burger. You put 2 slices of American cheese.
You bring it back to the basics.
Bring it back to basics, and I think that's what a hamburger is all about. It's like basic American food.
Bring it back to basics and do it well.
Yeah.
Their burger is ready in just 2 minutes, which means it's time to taste test.
That is the perfect burger.
See, and look at that juice. Look at that juice dripping.
Let me tell you a secret. I'm a ketchup lover. It doesn't need it. Oh, I've been converted.
Josh would be a happy man today when you said you didn't need to put ketchup on that burger. So,
Good enough.
see, perfectly pink and juicy. We're very lucky, you know. Sometimes you can experiment with things. And
Sometimes you get it right.
we thought that Knife Burger would be a perfect accompaniment to Knife here in the Willow Bend Mall, because it's a mall and there's a food court, but people walk around. So Mexican Bar Company has tacos across from us, and you can come here and get one of the 4 or 5 Knife burgers that we sell.
So you can come here for lunch,
Yep.
do your shopping done, and then head next door to Knife for dinner.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, still in a beat for the whole day.
Exactly. $5.95 Ozerski for lunch, and share a nice 80, 90-day dry-aged steak for dinner.
Sounds like a day. We'll make it a day.
It's a burger how it should be, uncomplicated, juicy, and delicious. Just make sure you remember your napkin.